Okay, I got this evaporator coil that I took out of a Goodman air handler, and this customer has been calling me almost every year or the past couple years to charge up their unit because it was getting low. The coil will freeze up. So the last couple of years, the first year I just went ahead and charged it. I did it. It's a 410A unit, so I didn't have time to really do a leak check, so I went ahead and just charged it. I told him if it does it within a couple of weeks, then I'll come back and do a proper leak check. But obviously that didn't happen. They didn't call me back to the following year. Told me that it did the same thing, that it wasn't cooling. So I went back there, found out that the system was low on charge. So at that time I had my H10 leak detector, and this is a nut flow air handler. So the evaporator's on the bottom, and it's in a closet. So the cabinet's pretty small, so I couldn't get really in there. I mean, I could get to the sides and all that with my leak detector, but I couldn't reach in all the way towards the back. But either way, I never got a hit with my H10. I went all over as far as I could reach. Let's say this is the closet. I could only reach so far in. So I went all down like this, across, everywhere. Just everywhere. Every brace joint, every fitting. And I didn't catch not even one glimpse, or I couldn't catch anything. So this year, I told him, you know what, I'll do a proper leak check, a thorough leak check. And I didn't have my H10 anymore. And plus it didn't work. It stopped working for some reason. So I got me a Fieldpiece. A DR82. And this one, yeah, this was a couple of days ago. I did a leak check, and I was having I was having trouble trying to catch anything. I was going around like this, although seeing it was giving me little hits here and there, but I could never pinpoint it just because it was in the closet. See how mine's going off right here around this area? So I knew it had to be something. It was going off like maybe at 20 parts per million or whatever that is. And then but I was catching it like somewhere in the bottom. But I was confident that there was a leak in the evaporator coil. A small leak, but there was a leak. So what I did was I went ahead and I knew it had to be in there. But either way, that's why my leak detector, I got a leak detector, and I was hitting little spots here and there, but I wasn't hitting like constant in the same spot. I was just, every time I was going around, I would catch something, but I could never pinpoint it. So when I was like, man, I'll take a gamble. I'm gonna go ahead and replace this coil. So when I brought it back, I wanted to be able to sleep at night. I wanted that peace of mind. I went ahead and just brazed this a little fitting right here so I could pressurize it. I put that cap for the piston. I put that cap over this, and then put a little bit R22, just a little bit, and then I pressurized it to like 300 psi. So now I'm actually able to pinpoint it exactly where it's at. Right here. The leak is somewhere right here. Inside the coil. And then, as a matter of fact, now that I can actually move it around, I put my ear right there against the coil, and I can actually hear it. I can actually hear the leak. I can't see it, so it's got to be one of those tubings inside of the coil. I might even go inside, flip it over, just to see if I could get maybe, let's see, pinpoint from the bottom, maybe somewhere over here. See if I can catch it. Like I said, I could catch from the other side, but it would be somewhere in this area. See, from this side it's not. Oh yeah, right here. You see where it's. Somewhere right here. Man, it's like these leak detectors, man, I haven't found one. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this one. This wasn't as much as the H10 or the Stratus, the Inficon Stratus. I know that one's like $1,200, man. And I'm pretty sure it does the same thing. This one cost me like $400 with taxes. I know the H10, I had 2 of them. Man, those things are freaking expensive, and they're not as good as people hype them up to be. They're like almost $900, something like that. And I know they pay for themselves, but man, if you could get something cheaper, a lot cheaper, and it does the same thing, why not? I understand if these cheaper ones don't do the job, then yeah, I'll invest in a good or a more expensive one, which is more expensive shouldn't mean better quality. But this one does the job. So far I haven't had no issues. So like I said, the leak's right here somewhere. That just gives me a peace of mind, and I know that I got the issue resolved. I found the leak, and like everybody says, the 80% out of the times if there's a leak, 80% chance it's in the evaporator coil. But I just wanted to prove myself that it was the evaporator coil, and right there I'm happy with it, and I could hear the leak. So like I said, this is the Fieldpiece DR82, and I'm happy with it. Cause I know my H10, man, was always having trouble. With R22, it did fine, it did great, but every time I would try to leak search a 410A unit, it would have trouble. It wouldn't pick up the leaks unless it was a huge leak. But like I said, everybody has their own preferences, and I always like to do my research. I'll give it every tool a shot, and if I like it, I'll buy it. I'll keep it. I'll keep on buying it. But if I don't, I won't buy it again. And I probably won't buy the H10 again. It's because it's so expensive, and this leak detector right here does the same thing for half the price.